Western Conference matchup as the Los Angeles Lakers come into town in this game. It's getting noisy here in Oklahoma City. We're at the peak, the Chesapeake Energy Arena, home of the Thunder. Bringing you some fun on a Monday night. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brett Barrett. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. How it's ended down to David Aldridge.
Well, guys,
and that's how Russ has always been, DA, a high-motor player who leaves it all out on the floor. A marquee matchup tonight. Two great centers going head-to-head. Brent, talk about the attributes scouts are looking for out of modern-day centers.
I think one of the things that they look for first with regards to a big man, Kevin, is a guy who doesn't shy away from contact. I know the game is moving with a little more open pace and space, but still, your big guy's got to want to be physical, because there are times in the game, whether he's touching it in the post or not, he's got to be a presence both offensively and defensively. That requires taking a few hits.
And with the ability to pass, and, you know, the guys like Bogut, even at an advanced age, can still, I think, make a difference in that position.
Yeah, but if you look at guys like Bogut and Steven Adams, they're still willing to sacrifice their body, not for the glory of having the ball, but everything they can do for getting the ball into open space for their guards. That means hitting a guy, setting hard screens. That physicality has got to be priority one.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope is the 2 with Ingram playing small forward. Randall is the 4 with Lopez in the middle. And it's Ball in at the 1. Caldwell Pope for 3. Shot clock reset for Los Angeles. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Both free throws good from Lopez. Brooke Lopez coming over to the Lakers this past summer in a deal for D'Angelo Russell. Strange to see Lopez not in a Nets uniform as he had been with the team so long, but he is someone this Lakers team wanted.
Yeah, I mean, the Lakers saw a strong center to help take this team to the next level. Lopez gives you a lot and doesn't need a lot, so it'll be a big help with the maturing of this young Lakers core.
Ingram with it. George picks him up. Randall a screen on George. 6 to shoot. Ball. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. Ball's got his first points in this one.
And you've got to stay with Ball off that pin down. He's very smart at knowing how to position himself in these situations.
Here's Anthony. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Now, here's Ball. He's covered by Westbrook. Ball kicks to Caldwell Pope. There's the pass to Randall. Adams brings the double team. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. That 3 off the mark. The Thunder have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Nobody near George. And the Thunder another 3.
And there's never been any question about George's three-point range. He just goes through stretches where he knocks down the 3 at a ridiculous rate.
Ball kicks to Randall. There's a screen. Passes it to Caldwell Pope. It doesn't go for him. Westbrook with the nice D there. Here's Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
How about Melo out there running like that, filling the lane, and you know he's going in there to get the easy deuce.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Ball with it. Westbrook picks him up. Stolen by Westbrook. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Patterson is checked in for Oklahoma City. The Lakers also making some changes. Zubac is checked in for Lopez. Nance comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Dang in for Brandon Ingram. Dang kicks to Ball. Back to Dang. Shot clock at 6. Here's Caldwell Pope, and he can't stop the run as he misses.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. Greg, you watch the Thunder play, and it's clear that this team comes out looking to attack. Everyone on the team wants to put it on the floor and go right at the rim.
And part of that is their leader, Westbrook, just setting the tone. I mean, team finished near the top in points in the paint last season, and the addition of Paul George just helps to enforce that strength.
And Ball sets up his teammates when they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power, hammering down the two-hand slam. .110 left to play in the first. And Nance kicks to Dang. Back to Nance. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And not sure what he was thinking there. Grant kicks to Abrinas, to the middle. Here's...
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
And already the lead is significant. Excellent play on both ends.
Special thanks to Under Armour for that sweet replay we just saw. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Paul George with the steal. They get the rebound. And Patterson kicks to Kristen. George passes to Kristen. Dang against George. Lock at 6. George double teamed. Here's Patterson, and it's Patterson finishing it off.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Just incredible flow offensively. Everyone's doing their part. Let's see if they can sustain this early momentum.
.11 seconds left to play here in the first. Nance a screen. Dang for 3. Connects from three-point range. Dang's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, you got to run Dang off that three-point line. He's superb at knocking down the triple.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, good things happen when you maintain composure. Their shot selection has been extremely disciplined.
Hey, Greg, is there a shot that he's taken that has been out of the flow of the offense? I don't think so.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. And the Lakers, Greg, have acquired some intriguing young talent. Do you see this?
Oh. What a dunk from Melo. We don't see a ton of these anymore, but nice to see that he can still rise up.
And that was Under Armour bringing you that replay. Unleash Chaos. And what a play it was. Lopez a screen. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Adams' shot is off.
The defense was in the area, but not really effective. He has to put away this layup.
Oklahoma City leading by 19. Anthony dishes to Robertson. Kicks it to George. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Julius Randle picks one up.
And Paul George kind of made it known of his desire to leave for L.A. after this season, but big risk for the Thunder to make that move and trade for him.
And for Paul George, who knows what the future holds for him, but Greg, he is a great fit, it would seem, for the Thunder.
Listen, you give the Thunder another star to pair with Westbrook, and they're taking a leap of faith here with George.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Picked by Randle. 5 to shoot. Dishes it to Ingram. They get it back. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, it's like 4 teenagers at home over the summer, just not enough activity. You've gotten your rest. It's time to man up.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Well, to win at this level consistently, you cannot be faint of heart, and he's going in for the kill.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Caldwell Pope with the screen on Westbrook. Ball kicks to Caldwell Pope. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
Yeah, and knifing into the middle. Caldwell Pope, not just a perimeter threat. Young fella can elevate.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. And that's now 18 points for George.
He's been on his A game, sinking good shots, and he's a huge reason why tonight they're winning.
Knocked loose. Here's Roberson, and the dunk by Roberson.
Roberson slicing through the defense, and that's all because he's staying active.
LA has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And Brent, 14 years in the NBA, you spent about half your time on the defensive end. Of all the guys you were matched up against, who was surprisingly difficult to cover?
It's funny, Kevin, because a lot of coaches would tell you I did not spend half of my time on the defensive end.
Well, I know better. I know better.
Surprisingly difficult to stop, I would tell you, it would be Mitch Richmond. Many years in Sacramento playing for the Kings. He was known as the Rock, and I can tell you why. Running into him and his physicality as a two-guard was very, very difficult to stop. One of the game's greatest two-guards.
Sturdy, wasn't he? He was thick. He was hard to move is what I think about.
He was very thick and physical, which was something that I was certainly not. And they also ran a myriad of screens for him on every possession. The most potent offensive player they had was Mitch Richmond, and they would get him open every time. So a very difficult cover for me.
Ingram passes the ball. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
Yeah, it reminds you of what's really important. Health, number one. Everything else comes after that.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Anthony. Grant comes in for George. Arenas is checked in for Andre Robertson. And Chris Dunn's subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Zubac is checked in for Lopez. Nance comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Dang in for Ingram. Lakers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Dang can't get it to go. The Thunder have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Patterson can't get it to go. Lakers shooting about 35% from the floor, not much falling for them. Ball kicks to Zubac. Over Adams. No good off the back of the rim. Oklahoma City's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Lays it up and banks it in. Grant's got 8.
Grant's always looking for those seams, so when he finds one, he'll rip right into it, like his aggressiveness there.
They set the pick. Ball kicks to Caldwell Pope. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
There's athleticism inside Steven Adams that we get to see every now and again. There it was, folks.
Nance against Patterson. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Zubac. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Yeah, it just seems whatever they do, nothing's working right now to stop the bleeding.
I still think there's a chance you string a couple of big plays together and the tide can turn very quickly.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Back to Caldwell Pope. Clarkson kicks to Nance. Trying to get back on track. No good.
Not a lot of defense there. You can't afford to let guys shoot freely from the mid-range.
Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Guys, good job hitting ahead. That means we're running, which is good, okay? We've got to pay attention right now, okay, and what we're doing coming out of timeouts.
Pushing the action, fast pace. Billy Donovan wants to keep them rolling it out.
Yeah, I mean, they're doing a good job in transition. They just need to stay focused and be efficient.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. So the Lakers 5 right now. Hart is out there with Clarkson. Then there's Larry Nance. Then it's Dang, and it's Bogut in at the center position. Here's Hart. Here's Clarkson. Drilled from 11 feet out. Clarkson's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Lakers. Here's Kristen. He's covered by Clarkson. Collison, no good.
You can't miss those kind of looks. The defense seems to be a little nonplussed so far in this one, but he flat out missed it.
Nance outside. Lakers working the ball around now. And the jam by Larry Nance.
It's just stellar court vision by Bogut. Sees the defense is unbalanced and then finds the open man.
Pass to Patterson. Here's Kristen. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Lakers shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Here's Dang. And Grant sends it back. And he gets it back. Oklahoma City's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Collison kicks to Patterson. Pass to Kristen. He dishes it to Grant. Another shot. And it's good on the way up.
Grant at 6'9", using that length right there. A nice soft touch in close to the rim.
They get a hand on it. And the Thunder pushing it up now for the finish. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Terrific anticipation using the hands. How are you not protecting the basketball in that situation?
And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. Here's Hart, covered by Anthony. Tries again, and Adams sends it back.
Adams is a decent shot blocker, but relies on his position mostly, that time in the right spot.
And the shot will not go from Eustace. Lakers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6 to the wing right side. Clarkson connects from three-point range. Clarkson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You can blame some poor defense on that play, just a total breakdown. Got to at least contest at some point.
Here's Anthony. Oklahoma City gets it back. Three-pointer. It's no good. He is 4 for 10 in the game. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And Andre Robertson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Ball's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. They set the screen. Here's Hart. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And that one's good, Anthony.
Carmelo really has great footwork down low, showing off the feel right there when he gets near the paint.
Now, here's Ball. He's guarded closely. And the pass to Hart. Clock at 6. And that one, good.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Thunder.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for George.
And he was remarkable, absolutely destroyed the opposition. Any matchup he had tonight, it felt like he was going to dominate.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And the Thunder with some changes. Grant, he's checked in for Anthony. Alex Abrinas comes in for Roberson. And Chris Dunn's subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Rural Dang is checked in for Hart. He gets it in there.
This is not the team we've been watching for most of the night.
It's a shame because this is the team we expected to see, fighting on every possession. I think it's just too late.
Adams' shot is off.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
Yeah, just too anxious to try and make something happen out there. This is about the team, not about you.
And it's Grant in the corner. The 9-foot shot. Yep, that one goes.
And they've earned this one, showing an ability to dominate in front of their home crowd.
Yeah, tick-tock and not much time on the clock left. Double-digit lead and coming up roses.
They get a hand on it. Brewer pushes the ball. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.